Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are fine. So in today's video I'm going to show you how I make this no fry egusi soup. So if you want to see how I make this soup, stick around and watch the video to the end. So guys, here is the egusi that I'm going to use, and I also have some bell peppers, Scotch bonnet, and some onions. I have some beef meat, stockfish, and some tripe. Some cow food and some smoked chicken. I'm going to also use some frozen microfish and some smoked microfish. These are the leaves that I'm going to use. I have 2 leaves here, spinach and beet leaves. Some palm oil, crayfish, onion, thyme, salt, Maggi cubes, dried chili pepper, and some Dawa. Guys, I love Dawa in my egusi soup. So if you like it, you can add it into your soup, but if you don't like it, you can just skip it. So if this is your first time, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. You can also subscribe to my channel. For my old subscribers, thank you for always stopping by. So let's get started. Here is the meat that I'm going to use. Some of the meat, I have some beef meat, cow food, and some tripe. I've sliced my onions, so I'm just going to cook this meat with these onions to give it a nice taste. I'm going to add some salt, thyme, crayfish. You need a lot of crayfish, Maggi cubes. So I'm just going to stir everything together, and I'm not going to add any water. I'll cover it. I'll allow the meat to bring its own stock. I will use the stock to cook the meat for about 10 minutes. I'm just going to cover it. So this meat, I'm just going to cook some. I just share the meat into 2 parts. I'm going to cook this now because I don't want the beef to be too soft. So I decide to cook it. Then I'll just take off the beef. Then I'll leave the cow food to cook very well. So at this point, I'm just going to add water to the level of the meat. Then I will allow it to cook for about 10 minutes. Then I will take off the beef meat. So I'm just going to rinse the egusi because there is dust in it. You know this Nigerian food now, you need to wash it very well. I'm just blending the bell pepper and onions and the egusi. I just want to blend everything. Then I will set them aside. So now I'm just checking the beef meat. The beef meat is already cooked because I don't want to overcook the meat. I'm just going to take it out of the pot. Then I'll leave the cow food and the shaki to cook properly. So guys, I'm just going to filter the stock because I don't want all this little tiny pieces of those spices inside the water. So I decided to filter the water. Then I'll just start cooking the soup now. I just pour in my smoked chicken. Guys, try this chicken. It's so tasty. I love smoked chicken so much. I'll add the stockfish. I'm just adding the stockfish now at this point because I've soaked the stockfish throughout the night. So now the stockfish is not so hard. I just want to cook it for a few minutes. I'll add the bell pepper, onions, and the Scotch bonnet. Some dry chili pepper. If you don't want too much pepper, you can put the amount of pepper that you want. I add some crayfish because we need a lot of crayfish for this soup to give it a nice taste. Now I just add my Dawa, the Maggi cubes, the palm oil, because I just want to cook the palm oil because I don't like feeling that smell of the palm oil in my food when I'm eating it. So that is why I'm just going to cook it for about 20 minutes. I'll cover it and allow it to cook. It's time for me to add the fish. I'm just going to cook the fish for about 8 minutes because I don't want the fish to break up inside the soup. I want to feel the fish when I'm eating it. So I'll give it a stir, then I'll take the fish out and I will set it aside for later. It's time for me to add the Egusi. I'm just going to add bit by bit. So guys, if you have not yet subscribed to this channel, what are you still waiting for? Subscribe is a free. You don't need to pay any money. That is just the only way you have to support this channel. So if you like what you see, please, before you leave, subscribe to my channel. Thank you. So I'm just going to stir the Egusi soup. You need to stir it very well so that it will not get burnt under. You need to stir it continuously. You cover it. When you open it, you stir it very well. So I just want to add some water because you need to cook your Egusi soup very well. If not, it will purge your stomach. It will make you have stomach ache. I'm just going to allow it to cook. This is a very simple way to cook Egusi soup. You can cook Egusi soup in different ways, but this one is one of the easiest way you can use. So I'm just adding the beef meat at this point and the other meat because I don't want the meat to overcook, to overdone. I don't like it. I like the meat to be a little bit hard when you're eating it, not too soft. You can do it the way you want it. That is just the way I like my meat to be when I'm eating it. So now I'm just going to leave it to cook for some minutes, then I'll be back. I'm just going to add the smoked mackerel fish. It gives this soup a nice taste. You have to stir the soup when you add the fish, because you don't want all your fish to break up inside the soup, so you need to stir it gently. So at this point, I'm going to add the spinach and the beet leaves. You can also use the frozen one, but this is the fresh one. I just sliced it and I washed it with salt. So guys, as you can see, the soup is almost done. It's so easy to make. This one is no frying. I did not fry anything here. It's easy, but you can still use the frying method. That one is good as well, but this one is good, especially when somebody, maybe the first time of making this kind of soup. You just need to cook it in a simple way. When you know how to do it, then you can try the other ways again. So if you like this video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. You can as well share to our social medias, share to your friends, and above all guys, please subscribe to my channel so that you will always see any video that I upload. And don't forget to hit that notification bell. That is the only way you'll be notified that I have a new videos. So guys, thank you so much for always coming back. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I don't even know how to say thank you, but thank you so much. I love you all guys, and I'm going to see you in my next video. Bye bye.